Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Natural Health Solutions. My name is Steve Klein, and today is Friday, January 31st, 2025. I'm not a doctor, not trying to make any claims here, just sharing with everybody my wellness journey and my wellness challenge that we do to support each other to be accountable on our wellness goals. Anybody watching this that does want to join, it is complimentary. The more the merrier. We have four categories strong. We have core health, we have weight loss, and we have wellness, which is what I do. They're all kind of intertwined. Like I said, it's a support group and accountability. There's actually prizes, and it's just amazing to share and to keep everybody accountable and myself as well. With that said, as you guys know my story, I took some Advil. It wasn't very good. I ended up vomiting blood. It went through me in two different ways. I was in the hospital as a result. They didn't know that if I had stomach cancer or an ulcer. Thank God I didn't have any of that. But I did have a hiatal hernia along with some bone loss and some other things that I am still working on. The good news is, after that, I was on Nexium for 10 years, and that's how I got some of those extra side effects. I am off that medication now due to the high impact ginger, turmeric, muscadine seed oil, and many other great wellness products I am taking that have really helped me to get off that, my personal testimony, right? With that said, today I wanted to speak to you guys about the challenge. And you guys also know that I am sharing my personal information here as to what I am constantly working on with my wellness journey. So I lost my mom a little over a year ago, and it was a very difficult time. She needed 24-hour care. I had done keto, did really well, and mom wanted me to eat with her, and I did fall off it, put on the weight that I had lost, along with stress keeps weight on as well, as we know. The good news is I started doing keto again. As I found out after COVID, I had some issues. I haven't been the same, including finding out I had a fatty liver. So with that said, I definitely know what to do. So I'm on strict keto again. I am definitely working on the portion part of it and a couple other things like not going to the Brazilian barbecue to have beef too much because beef is really not that good for a fatty liver. A little bit, it's a little controversial on that, but a little bit's okay. You do need protein. But when you go there, sometimes you tend to overeat. So I'm working on that. However, I'm down 17 pounds since right around before Thanksgiving. The scale hasn't totally moved yet, but in terms of that weight, in terms of going lower, but we also know on keto that you lose inches before weight, and that is happening. So the fastest way to reverse a fatty liver is what I understand is losing 5 to 10% of your body fat. I don't know that it's reversed yet, but I am feeling better. And I am still working on things, including I know that this is a continuation of another video I did about the fatty liver. We have an amino acid peptide patch that I had muscle tested and shown to my naturopathic doctor, Dr. Jonathan, which was amazing. The only thing was I kept forgetting to put it on. I started taking it yesterday, and since I had COVID, I had a little swelling in my leg on and off, a bit as well, and or called edema, I guess. And it was just bizarre to me. I never had that and or water in my knee, in my left knee, and it just felt funny. So I've been on the health rider every single day. So I put the patch on yesterday, and it seems like it's gone. So let's hope. Of course, everything is a work in progress, and we're always tracking. As many of you guys know, I'm a firm believer of tracking. We have a natural health survey that goes through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion that I had been shared with from a mentor of mine that it was created by over 500 naturopaths. So it's a pretty interesting way to track for yourself. It kind of speaks to you and tells you what you need to do, type of thing. Of course, we all love to eat. We all need to watch portions, especially on keto. Keto is really great for a fatty liver when you're eating the right fats, but also watching your portion control, which is what I'm working on next. Also, intermediate fasting. And, as they say, eat when you're hungry. So I think that that's key as well. And having some protein early in the day. So I'm working on more soft-boiled eggs, which again, as a kid, my parents always had. I was like, oh, I don't really want those. But they're easy to do. And what I like about it is I don't have to use any butter, although butter's not too bad, a little bit of butter. But still, I'm just watching all those things I intake with the fatty liver. So, they're good and they have the right essential fatty acids, what we call soft tissue, and they help you with the brain and many other functions with all the great vitamins they have. Of course, I'm always getting the organic and the ones, I always read the label to make sure it's a good quality. And I know eggs have gone way up, and they're also the grocery store where I shop at. They only allow like 2 dozen per person right now with the shortage, but they're still available and they're still great. So, with that said, I just wanted to give you guys an update. I think the fastest way is watching the weight, doing keto, the right supplementation, because again, enough ginger will lower sugar. My muscadine seed oil lowers that as well, and also helps you with to offset some other things along with the patch. So just wanted to give everybody an update and give you guys hope that are watching this. If you have a fatty liver as well and you want to reverse it quickly, I suggest a ketogenic diet, intermittent fasting, supplementation, tracking, and get your body weight down 5 to 10%, more like 10% of what you gained and or you're trying to lose. And a lot of times that reverses it pretty quickly, is what I understand and how I am feeling better. And I know that with keto, and sometimes with a fatty liver, your metabolism works a little slower. So sometimes it's a little bit more of a stretch, and you go through it a point where, it just doesn't move on the scale. I'm not so worried about that, but I do use that as a tracker because my wellness is the mo main reason I'm doing keto. Obviously, the other benefit is weight loss, okay, and that's really great. So right now, my scale hasn't moved for a little bit, but I've kept off the weight I lost since right before Thanksgiving. But I do believe it's on its way to go down based upon the clothes I'm putting on, because you lose inches before you lose weight. And drinking more water, and like I said, intermediate fasting and just tracking and eating when you're hungry. I think that's key, and not overeating on those portions. So I hope this, video helps everybody. Folks on the Wellness Challenge, I'd love to hear from you in the comments as well, and or anybody who is listening to this in YouTube land. I'd love to hear, what you are working on, and if folks would like to have a wellness survey, put a comment down below. And if you find this video helpful, like, subscribe, share, and I hope that everybody has a great Friday, and that you are on your wellness goals for 2025. Because when we have it as a goal and we always track, we have the best results. So with that said, happy Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody, and thank you for watching. Over and out.